Hey, what's going on? Good morning, everybody. Jumping right into it. Again, still doing solid with my energy. Very thankful, very grateful. Just happy every day. It's just continuing to be a positive energy. Oh, probably you can see it in my eyes. Like you can just see how much more life this is generating in my eyes. I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out. Like maybe it's these eating the fruit in the mornings. So I will share with you what my regimen is. I've been experimenting with, and it seems to be working for the most part. A few things have really catapulted me over the finish line as far as what I feel like my gut is starting to repair, which is giving me energy and strength everywhere else. So, one thing is that I consume fruit on my fasting periods. So if I'm like in the morning, I'm not going to eat. I will eat, but I'll eat fruit. Honey is also a great additive. It kind of gives you like a energy boost, a little sugar burst. But I use that, and anyways, I don't even use it all the time. It's very rare. Like it's only when I have like fruit that's like not really sugary, something like my strawberries. Like I use frozen strawberries, blueberries. Blueberries have a little bit of sweetness to it. I can tolerate just that. But strawberries is like I need some extra. So I'll pour some honey on it, save it, store it for later. If it's frozen, just let it warm up naturally. Or I'll just, if I'm ready to have it now, I'll just cook it in the pan. It doesn't take long. And there's something magical happening in this whole thing. I don't even know what to make of it. So I'm just extremely excited about it. So, anyways, I do that during my fasting period, eating the fruits. And then as stuff starts to, or my day starts to go into the next phase, I'll try to get, and here's like the sweet spot. This is what I'm trying to figure out is what's the sweet spot. It seems to be in an 8 hour window is your biggest sweet spot. So why is it that I keep advocating what I advocate fruit for the fasting periods? Because during fasting periods and you eat fruit, your body will really quickly absorb that information. As long as you're not adding anything with it, like the fruit just goes right into the body. Case in being, right, this is the beginning of the day. And I'm just like, and this is grapes. I haven't had grapes in a couple days. Anything that has hydration to it is extremely strong in my body. Like it'd be one thing if I'm drinking water and eating fruit. It just does not do the same thing. When you consume fruit juice, something fruit that has hydration to it is way more powerful. I had an apple yesterday. I barely felt anything because it just was not that much hydrated. It didn't have a lot of fluid to it. But if I eat a tangerine, boom, I'm like, yo, this is feeling good. Information spreads through the body. I'm feeling great. Now, I'm making it complicated by not telling you what the whole thing is simply. Fruit during your fasting periods. Wait till you're kind of in like a bucket window of 8 hours. When you get in this 8 hour window, what I want you to do, you can either eat at the beginning of that 8 hours, you can eat 3 or 4 hours in. It don't matter when you want to eat into it, but each of your first big meal. This is what I call like your pig out. Kind of sound like your pig out meal. I might have. It doesn't matter what I eat on these times. Like I eat broccoli. I eat vegetables. Vegetables used to wreck me. They're kind of like okay now. I eat broccoli, cauliflower, green beans. I've had recently. I'm sure green beans are usually fine, and I'm getting ready to rotate in probably carrots today if I'm thinking about it. But I put all those into a meal. I might have a big bowl of rice, or I'll make like some instant rice. It doesn't matter. Um, Gosh, I'm trying to think if there's anything I can find to put in this meal to make it more satiating. I do that, and protein would probably even be key in this at this time. So I'll go find some. I have mackerel. I love mackerel. So I'll get mackerel, maybe cook it. I have salmon. I have liver. Liver is a little bit heavier on me when I eat it, but it's so strong. It's so beneficial. I get stuff from it. There's hamburger. You can cook any of these things, make a big dish, and then when you're done, get you some dessert if you want it. I eat dessert after I have these. I have a big meal. One of the things I've been doing is I take cereal, and it's an acquired taste for sure, but I'm not there for the taste really. I'm there for like what I feel like afterwards. So I'll take and pour cereal in my bowl as my dessert. And usually cereal has been wrecking me because I consume it with whole D milk. And it tastes good. It's kind of great in the body, but then something inevitably happens. I'm just a little bit sore. I get a little bit stomach issues. Now I take this kefir milk that is by Lifeway. It's a blueberry version. I pour it all over the cereal. It's sour as fuck, right? But I eat the cereal with the yogurty kefir because kefir is really just like liquid yogurt. And it has 12 cultures in it. I immediately feel way better from the big meal I ate. It's like those little organisms are going in there and they're just chomping away. So I am extremely happy about the strains and life forms that are in that. So anyways, that's my biggest meal. I do not lack in energy. It's not like I'm lethargic. Okay, I'll take the day off. I don't feel that way at all. Trying to think of what would I do. I then start beginning on some of the other tasks if I've got any. I basically fill out or filter out the rest of my day. Sometimes I even meditate. I took a nap yesterday after I did like a full Wim Hof breathing session. Very key. Helps move, keeps the I wouldn't say lymphatic system moving, but your parasympathetic system activated, which is your vagus nerve. So all of that gets activated, which is great for digestion. Then I took a nap. That's also probably pretty good. Helps with your lymphatic system, your lymph nodes up, I guess, in your brain, because the brain only relaxes and releases and repairs during sleep cycles. I'm not sure if it needs deep sleep, but I haven't learned enough about the lymphatic system to know about it. Not your lymphatic, but your glymphatic, G. So that works. Then let's say that I ate it at 12 or 1 o'clock. If I started at 12 or 1 o'clock eating my big meal of the day, one of my big meals, if I start to get hungry later in the day, I'll just simply snack with some fruit. It's the quickest absorber. It does not pack the body down. You eat to your content. You don't overeat. You can. It's not too bad. Like, I'm starting to kind of get full with the grapes. Me talking. But I'll eat fruit in between. And I'll wait, probably have at least an hour, hour and a half after I eat the fruit, I'll wait at least an hour, hour and a half after I've eaten the fruit to eat my next big meal. And that's the biggest meal of the day. And when I eat it, I'm done. And I don't care how long I offset that big meal. As long as I get it in, and when I'm done, I'm done. I cash out, check out. And then it's all starts over the next day. There is no like, if I'm going to eat some carbs, am I going to throw this thing off? None of that. I don't think about that. I eat these early in the morning. I'm making this video early. God, it's good. But anyways, I have so much energy, mental energy. I started working through a lot of my projects yesterday. And I got some great answers. Check with all my networking resources. They're all like, yeah, we can take care of that. We're a one-stop shop. I'm like, perfect. Now I talked to my business partner. He's like so geeked up. I'm geeked up. He told me some other stuff that might be made me more geeked up. So I'm just like, oh my God, this is where all the gold is. Like, it's time to make this thing happen. And so we're just excited to start these big mega projects. I don't know. It's only our activity. We've got all the resources in our hands. And so whenever we start to get this really ball rolling going off the hill and I can see some fruits of the labor, I'll come back. I'll make a nice sweet channel or maybe I'll put it on here, how we can make some extra money, generating and doing some of the same things we're doing. But in our case, it's going to be, we got lucky with connections and we just want to keep those connections solid going forward and just doing, our little part of the pie. But hush, hush, we may be connected in, or we are connected in with Warren Buffett. We got a Warren Buffett company we're touching. So this is it's exciting that this might take flight. I'll say might because I ain't seen it yet. I'm still working on my projects. Everything is happening. And I'm going to go over and do some work today. Hope I don't get hurt doing it. But wish me luck. And I will see you on the next video. This is Wednesday, I guess. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Be productive, hump day. But I will see you on the next video. Try out this fruit regimen, this fruit little diet that I'm talking about. Grapes, tangerines, strawberries, blueberries. Those are my 4 horsemen that are so good that I found. Apples just like a throw in. Pineapples a throw in. You do what you want, but I gave you the 4 that I feel like are really powerful. You got to think, if you're taking in something like tangerine, it's probably got the ascorbic acid or something to that effect that's similar as you get from lemons that can maybe help break up uric acid in the body or uric stones or whatever you've got, or oxalate stones. And which in my case, I'm always worried about my kidneys. So I'm hoping that these things are starting to help me out. Anyways, guys, thanks, and I'll see you next time.